Alright everybody, so here we are. We, as usual, have fired up two tables, well this time two tables on Full Tilt Poker, and this is going to be the video portion of our Know Yourself video. So just to set the stage, like I said, again, two tables of NL50. The goal of this video, again, is going to be to focus on analyzing each of the plays I make for their good plays and their mistakes. Again, in this video, I tried to play more or less standard, but I made some pretty blatant errors, and the goal for you guys will be to try to pick out these errors, and of course we'll try to slow down the action. I'll give you some time to think through them. And also I'm going to use this time to go over the 8 tips that I just outlined for you that hopefully are going to come back and help you guys in both progressing through the mid-stakes and, the micro stakes and moving up to small stakes games. And again, if you've not seen my videos before, if this is your first time watching, the stats you see on screen are from a program called Poker Tracker. It's basically a program that gives you a clue on how your opponents play based on the percentages of hands they play. The stats that you see listed, the first one is the VPIP, voluntarily put money in pot. It's how number of hands they play based on a percent. Second number is pre-flop raise percent. Third number is their aggression factor, and the fourth number is the number of hands. Please ignore the other stats. I don't even know what they mean. So, as you can see on table, I've been playing for about, I think, 30 hands or so on both these tables, maybe a little more, maybe like 40 hands. And I've already got some stats up running. We can see on the left table, which I'm going to refer to as table 1, that we've got a pretty normal mix of what you'd expect to see at the micro stakes games. We've got, to my direct left, a very tight player at 14-9, and a similar one to my direct right. Then a couple guys who are playing, I know Tough Dog from previous videos is a pretty standard tight aggressive player, so maybe you got one guy like that. And then you're going to have the big note here on Mr. Who playing 58-42, just one of these complete nutter goofballs playing every hand, getting involved in pots. It is really going to be a target that we're going to look to pick on. Which, as you see, I did do in the first hand that we saw in the video. I re-raised 10-8 offsuit. Certainly not a standard play, but again, given his image, I basically wanted to see how far I could push against this guy till he actually starts fighting me back. So I re-raised him with 10-8 and then c-bet a pretty dry flop and took it down. So to start off, since while we wait to pick up some hands, I mean, these kings here we've got on table 2 are pretty standard. We're re-raising a tight open, hoping that he 3-bets us, in which case we're just looking to ship it in. It was the tip called just because a play, it was tip number 1, said just because a play wins you money doesn't make it the right play. So what this means, if it's not clear, is that when deciding this, especially like let's say you're deciding to make a river call, just because you made a call and you were wrong, or you made a bluff and the guy called you with the best hand, just because you made that play and you end up losing money doesn't make it the wrong play. If you think that 9 times out of 10 that your bluff's going to work, and your opponent calls you and has the hand that beats you 1 times out of 10, well, that was still a good bluff. So don't think that you made the wrong play.